Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURUL Fatihah BINTI ABDUL. My matric number is S58387. Today, I would like to present my final year project proposal, which is continuous of use towards food delivery apps. My supervisor is Dr. Abdul Hafaz Dengar. Okay, my presentation slide will be covered introduction, literature review, and methodology. Okay, the first chapter 1, which is introduction for this study. Okay, what is food delivery apps? Food delivery apps is the app business that allow people to purchase food through online and delivered to their home. And when food delivery apps was introduced, food delivery apps was introduced in 1995 in San Francisco Bay Area. Food delivery apps was introduced for the first time in Malaysia in 2012. In 2017, food delivery apps was increased, and Food Panda was the first food delivery apps was introduced in Malaysia. According to the study, 75% Malaysia respondents have choose Food Panda as their favorite food delivery in 2020. Because of pandemic COVID-19, the food delivery apps market was increased. Next is the problem statement for this study. As you guys know, food delivery app has many advantages for people. For example, customer don't have to queue for purchase food in the restaurant, and customer also can order food at any time, any restaurant, and anywhere. So, however, food delivery apps also have a problem, which is the price in food delivery apps is more higher than the actual price in when customer purchase in the restaurant. Okay, for this study have 7 research objectives. First one is to investigate the relationship between online review on desire for food towards food delivery apps. Second is to investigate the relationship between online review on cognitive engagement toward food delivery apps. The third is to investigate the relationship between various food choice on desire for food towards food delivery apps. The fourth is to investigate the relationship between various food choice on cognitive engagement toward food delivery apps. 5 is to investigate the relationship between restaurant reputation on cognitive engagement toward food delivery apps. 6 is to investigate the relationship between desire for food on continuous of use toward food delivery apps. And the lastly is to investigate the relationship between cognitive engagement on continuous of use toward food delivery apps. Okay, next is the research question. Okay, in research question also have 7. First one is, what is the relationship between online review and desire for food towards food delivery apps among consumers? Second, what is the relationship between online review and cognitive engagement toward food delivery apps among consumers? Third is, what is the relationship between various food choice and desire for food towards food delivery apps among consumers? Fourth is, what is the relationship between various food choice and cognitive engagement towards food delivery apps among consumers? 5 is, what the relationship between restaurant reputation and cognitive engagement toward food delivery apps among consumers? 6 is, what the relationship between desire for food and continuous of use toward food delivery apps among consumers? And lastly is, what the relationship between cognitive engagement and continuous of use toward food delivery apps among consumers? Okay, research gap for this study is focused on consumer continuous of use toward food delivery apps based on SOR theory. Okay, this study will be conducted for Malaysian citizens who are 18 years old and above and who have been used food delivery apps. Okay, this study will be used by food delivery apps provider. Besides that, Based on this study, the data analytic and report will be track customer engagement pattern while using food delivery apps. Okay, next is the chapter 2, which is literature review for this study. Online review. Online review is an important element in food delivery apps. It is because based on the online review, customer will trust the product or service that provide from the restaurant. In fact, through food delivery apps, customer will be desired by suggestion or feedback given from the referral customer. So this study purpose that online review positively influenced by the desire for food and cognitive engagement. Okay, second is various food choice. The variety of food choice make it easy for customer to make food choice according to their taste. In addition, variety food choice it increase customer engagement towards food delivery apps. So this study purpose that various food choice positively influenced by desire for food and cognitive engagement. Okay, number third is restaurant reputation. With the reputation of the restaurant able to make customer trust to choose a restaurant at the food delivery apps. So, in addition, a good experience in the food delivery apps highly positive in engagement. So, this study purpose that restaurant reputation positively influenced by cognitive engagement. Desire for food. Desire to eat food influenced by the factors such as saying food in the media social or watching others people eat. The variety of food and review from the food delivery apps have been influenced customer to use food delivery apps. So this study have been purpose that desire for food positively influenced by the continuous of use in food delivery apps. Lastly is cognitive engagement. Cognitive engagement such as interest in using food delivery apps is related to customer attractiveness and commitment about the technology use. So this study have been purpose that cognitive engagement positively influenced by the continuous of use towards food delivery apps. Okay, this is my framework, theoretical framework. I have been used SOR theory for this research, and S stand for stimulus is online review, various food choice, and restaurant reputation influenced by O, which is organism. In this O for my research is desire for food and cognitive engagement, and R respond to continuous of use food delivery apps. Okay, this is the last chapter, which is chapter number 3, methodology. Okay, in the research methodology, I have used 3, which is research design, population and sampling technique, and statistical tools. In the research design, in this study, I have been used quantitative research and descriptive research, while population in this study will be used for Malaysian citizens who have been used food delivery apps and 18 years above. For sampling technique, I have been used snowball sampling, and sample size for this study will be above 200 respondents. And statistical tools, which is I have been used online survey questionnaire, which is I will distribute questionnaire through online, which is or social media, which is through WhatsApp, Telegram, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Okay, this is the last slide, which is questionnaire. I have divided the questionnaire into 2 parts, which is section A and section B. In section A, we'll have respondent demography, and section B will have independent variable and dependent variable items. For section B, I will be use 5-point Likert scale, which is 1 equal to strongly disagree and 5 is strongly agree. Okay, thank you. That's all from me.